We've been promising you guys a tour of sorts for this awesome boat for a couple of weeks now. So here we go. Valhalla is a 1982 Endeavour 40. She's a center cockpit. She's 32 feet at the waterline, 13-foot beam, 55-foot tall mast, and she draws 5¼ feet and is 29,000 pounds. One of the things I noticed immediately about this boat was this amazing, beautiful arch and davit system. Just look at this thing.
It's
oh yeah. Good size vberth.
This is where the mast comes down.
Yes. A good head.
That's where the mast comes down, I bet. I'm pretty sure that's right. Be quiet. Shush yourself up.
It's okay, kiddo. Just needs a battery. A good size galley.
Cabbage!
Cute. Size saloon. Nice.
I was like, I always thought the galley was the hallway.
There is an awful lot of video editing and whatnot that goes into making these videos, and I need a place where I can have my computer system set up at least semi-permanently, if not permanently. This nav desk is not absolutely ideal, but it is totally workable.
Good size. Yeah, but here. Another. Food. Storage.
I've said that about almost every boat now.
That's
I
had
like the
one.
nav desk.
More storage.
Alright, so one of the key features of a center cockpit boat that I was pretty damn hooked on the moment I understood that that's how it worked was an actual engine room. An actual engine and utility room is a huge deal to me. I certainly am not an expert at any kind of yoga, but I think boat yoga might have broke this back. It's not like there's not going to have to be boat yoga, but at the very least, this looks a lot more manageable. So, this boat has a 2016 Yanmar 4JH57 that has 491.3 hours on it. It is a basically new motor. It is also a fairly big motor, even for this size boat. 57 horses, relatively respectable, my understanding. It has a hot water heater, 12-gallon hot water heater, so it's quite large. It has dual alternators already. It has a built-in fuel polishing system already. It has a standalone starter battery system already. It has a full 115-volt electrical system and a 12-volt electrical system already. Not that that's part of the motor, but it still matters. I think I mentioned before this boat has dual, what are they called again? Reverse cycle AC units. One of the pumps is right here, one of the water pumps is right here, the other one is up front. What the heck else does this boat have? This boat has, it's got everything. It's got the whole 9 yards. And I love it. This engine room is amazing. I can reach the dipstick, I can reach alternator belts, I can reach virtually everything from kneeling right here on the floor outside the door, and if I can't reach it from there, I reach in a little ways and I can reach everything else. One thing we haven't talked about yet that we definitely need to touch on is that the owner before the current owner built this custom companionway steps, and they are awesome. I'm a pretty heavy big dude, and the little rinky-dink ladder that was on here before would not have been good enough for this fella. But these are awesome. They're just the right pitch, and they're very heavy duty.
Just living the life.
You know how it's fold up? Look how cool it is that it's a fold up. You can just put your feet on it and your legs.
The Arch even has an outboard motor crane and a mount. She's got an electric windlass, 200 feet of 3/8 chain, and roller furling. And my wife looks damn fine in this cockpit, if I don't say so myself. And
There's a mermaid at the front of this boat?
Alright, so we are back, just me actually, to look at Valhalla again, the Endeavour 40 that we looked at the other day. It has been raining, not wildly hard, but raining since midnight at least. And there's definitely some topside water intrusion issues on this boat. So I talked to the owner, and he gave me the code to get into the boat, and I drove, whatever it was, another 45 minutes or something like that to get here. I got a few hours before I need to get in the truck and head back for Kim and Arya. We're going to try to go to a pool tonight, and yeah, I want to take a look at this boat, in the rain, and see what's going on, see if there's a bunch of wet panels. There's definitely panels that have been wet repeatedly, but I'm very interested to see how wet they are right now after it's been raining for a while. It's not really raining super hard here, but I'm hoping it's been raining hard enough to get an accurate feel for how much water's finding its way inside this boat. So that's what we're here for, and let's see how that goes. Whew, man, well, that was an hour and a half intensive look through, trying to suss out what the deal is with this boat. I really like her. There's definitely some leakage issues. The vast majority of the leakage issues that I can identify are hatches and port lights, which doesn't really surprise me. The amount of damage that's been done by those leaky hatches and leaky port lights is the real question. I don't know how to determine how much damage has been done to these cabin sides by those hatches leaking, or those port lights leaking. You go to put everything back together again, and if there's enough damage and enough rot in the wood that's sandwiched in the construction, and you go to try and put the screws back in to remount a new port light, there's nothing to bite into. That could be a really serious deal, because then you got port lights out and you can't really put them back in. So I don't know. It's not leaking as bad as I thought it was. In some ways, I It's leaking worse than I thought it was in other ways. What to do, or what it's going to take rather, to fix. I don't know. I don't know enough about boats to know with confidence what that may or may not take. So, lots to think about here. Desperately trying not to just super duper rush into this boat or any boat. Simultaneously feeling the time pressure a little bit and wondering. It's not raining now, it's quit raining. It'll be interesting to see how long it takes some of that to dry. There's all those fans in there going full tilt. Where are we, girls?
At a marina.
Why? How come we're at a marina?
Sailing day!
Sailing day. So, the owner of the boat that we've been looking real hard at has offered to take us out today. We don't know if we're going sailing or just motoring.
Yeah.
We don't know how far we're going. We don't know how long we're going. But we're going on the boat, and we're going to leave the dock on it.
Yeah.
Which is...
huge.
wow. I'm super excited. We're also more than a little bit stressed today because it's kind of getting to be poop or get off the pot time.
Yeah.
So we're going to let some of this sailing adventure help guide us as to what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It counts down on the way.
Yeah, it's counting down, going out. One is straight.
I can't wear
See number
sunscreen when I'm
6?
using my binoculars.
Look to the right a little bit. That's the bigger one. That's got actually a beacon on it. That's one end.
Gotcha.
That's one.
A bird or a fish? See a dolphin yet? No.
See the waves? See which way they're going? We're sailing.
I was hoping we could see an osprey.
Yeah.
Guess what?
We just made an offer on a boat.
We made an offer on Valhalla. I'm like, we had such a good sailing day today. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I hope we're not bamboozled by all that, but it was awesome, and we made an offer, and we got. We'll see what he says tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got to talk to his wife.
Yep, gotta talk to the wife and see what happens.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We're pretty excited.
We'll get back to you. We're gonna go to bed now. It's been a long day of sailing.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun though.
I'm tired.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Good morning and welcome back.
Morning.
It's been a couple of days since we checked in with you guys. We thought we'd just check in really quick. And I'm talking really quick, so I need to slow down.
We have a tentative deal pending survey.
Yeah, and
But we want to just go back and take
yeah, there's more things.
a look before the survey.
Exactly. There's always more things to look at. We know full well that boats are never 100% and that things are always broken, and we're just trying to get a really good feel as to the state of literally everything and every system we could possibly figure out ourselves. Sounds like the owner's going to be there for a little bit today as well, so he's going to walk us through a couple of things as well. We really enjoyed our sail a couple of days ago.
Yeah. You were driving the boat.
I drove the boat most of the time. I sailed the boat almost the entire time. There was like about a 20-minute time because I needed to sit in some of the other seats and check out some stuff and go down below and make sure it wasn't full of water and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, he said it was the best sail that he's ever had on that boat.
Yeah.
And it was the perfect day.
It was absolutely perfect. The wind direction was perfect. We downwinded for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
And then 2 hours of close hauled back.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that after the fact. We never did end up actually having a tack.
No,
we didn't. We managed to come back all on one tack. So unfortunately, we missed the tack, but we did do a couple of jibes when we were going downwind. So did some of that, and I'm off totally on left field here. We're not even supposed to be talking about this right now, but it was awesome.
it was.
It's been an exceptionally emotional roller coaster trying to decide about price and this and that, and you booking surveys and trying to learn about how registration works in this country and our country, and you know, like there's many hoops and hurdles that we need to jump through still, and we're only just learning what some of them are. So hopefully we can help you guys to learn some of those if you happen to be buying a boat in the States and trying to register in Canada, and insurance and all that kind of stuff, and surveys and everything. That is all hopefully in the very near future. Well, survey for sure will be in the very near future.
Couple days.
Maybe this episode, maybe the next episode, and then depending on the results of that, she might be ours.
Might be.
She might be ours.
Then it's the figuring out how to pay.
Yeah. Then we're on to like, how do you get multiple, tens of thousands of dollars out of a Canadian bank account and into some form that an American will accept.
We'll get there.
So,
It's all good.
It's been an exceptionally emotional and hard process, but I also am feeling better about it every day because we're learning, we're figuring stuff out. How long it's going to take to get some of that stuff done, red tape wise and otherwise.
We don't know.
Your guess as good as mine. We'll keep you posted.
Yep.
So yeah,
let's go back to the boat.
Let's get the heck out of here. We got about an hour's drive to get back to the boats, and then we'll see you again.
Yep.
If you're new here, myself as Matt, Kim, and our daughter Aria, we are looking to make the transition to being full-time live-aboard sailors. Our hopes and dreams are, for me, is to circumnavigate one day. For Kim is to circumnavigate the Caribbean.
Yes.
Whether we compromise on that or we end up spending all our time in the Caribbean or whatever, who knows? That's yet to be seen. We are from Northern Alberta, Canada. And quite frankly, we got a little bit tired of the rat race and following the Joneses game and decided to make a wild change to our lifestyle. Sold everything, moved into our holiday trailer 2 months ago, and we are now on the eastern seaboard looking at sailboats. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe below. And if you know anything about anything we've talked about, insurance, registration, buying boats, how to make them float, all that stuff, please in the comments. We're not so foolish just to think that we know it all.
No.
We know for a fact that a bunch of you know more than we do. And part of the reason why we wanted to start this YouTube channel was to hopefully be able to leverage the internet hive mind, or whatever the go-to phrase is nowadays. So please, if you have anything to help, let us know. If you think we're good, maybe a thumbs up. If you think we're awesome, 2 thumbs up. If you think we're really, really crazy, I mean, if you want to, we're not opposed to thumbs downs either. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch up to you in a bit.